I have sat down so many times to think about a whole lot of things which is going on in Kenya, especially Nyabohanse village. I have a red letter to send to that Kenyan village. They think that they are making the village famous. These people are causing more harm in the village than doing good. They are disgracing Kenya and that village or that district or that region. This letter will focus more on Davy Jr. In that YouTube village, all YouTubers over there are trying to find ways and means to make the kwacha, the mullah, the dollars, ways and means to make the bucks, ways and means to make the shillings. So they venture into so many things. They don't care if it's harming the other person or it's harming people out there. They think they are making the village famous, but they don't know they are destroying the name of the village. I now understand why Marwa D. Mwango came online to say that they disassociate themselves from that young boy, little boy, like he calls himself. Oh, young 22 years boy. D. Mwango Ayamarwa, please forgive me. I blame in quotes some of our mothers who are in the Western world. I'm sure that even some of you, the houses you live in the US, in the UK, in Germany, in Sweden, in wherever, those houses, you pay rent every month. You don't have houses on your own. How can you claim a government project to be your own project? Dreams are valid. Me pesa me na wete na febo na yedi odo ye hunyina poto ye bedware abom se nkola toto ade asaso a ye bedi ye ho nkomo me pesa me na wete na febo Sin chao, your boy Melo. Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, kindly consider subscribe and hit that notification bell so you become part of the Strive family and the Crooked Truth Court. If you're already a subscriber, I salute you, I salute you, I salute you, I salute you, I salute you. You are one of the amazing people in the whole world, and I really appreciate you for the love and support you guys give me on this channel. Like I always say on this channel, if you are not sensible, if you are not smart, if you are not wise, if you are not intelligent, if you are not open-minded and reasonable, please just skip. Don't worry yourself at all. Don't, cause any confusion over here. We try as much as possible to be truthful without any insult, without any attacks. If you are right, we tell you that you are right. If you are wrong, same way we tell you that you are wrong. We don't pamper anybody here. And on this note,
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Yes, guys, this is what we do here. Like I always say, when we come here, it means that there is a case here in the court, or there are cases here in the court that we need to look into. We need to observe it so well, analyze it, and then put our own judgment over there. It's our own opinion, purely our own opinion, which we don't apologize for it. If you have your own opinion, you also put it there without any insult. So this is what we are going to do over here. Now, I have sat down so many times to think about a whole lot of things which is going on in Kenya, especially Nyabohanse village. So I have a red letter to send to that Kenyan village. That Kenyan village, I want to send a letter to the YouTubers who are from that place. Look, they think that they are making the village famous. They think that they are selling the village to the whole world for them to see that, okay, an African village has a whole lot of YouTubers. Marwa has boasted about that. Other people have also boasted about that, which we saw on this YouTube street. But in my own opinion, these people are causing more harm in the village than doing good. I'm telling you the truth. They are disgracing Kenya and that village or that district or that region. Yes. I'm not saying it's bad to be a YouTuber or a group of YouTubers to come from one particular village. But some actions and some doings is causing harm to that village. that when you type that village name and people hear it, they will say, oh, that village, this village, that village, this village people, YouTubers over there, this is what they do, that's what they do, that's what they do. This conversation or this letter will focus more on Davy Jr. When we talk about his matter, people say, you hate him, you do this. And he will also be in his video and be saying, oh, crazy people, crazy reactors, they are talking about me and my family and those kind of things. You see? Now, this is it. In that YouTube village, all YouTubers over there are trying to find ways and means to make the kwacha, ways and means to make the mullah, ways and means to make the dollars, ways and means to make the bucks, ways and means to make the shillings. So they venture into so many things. And those things that they venture in, they don't care if it's harming the other person or it's harming people out there. You see? They don't care. It's like everybody wants to be on top of the other. Everybody wants to do things so that people say, oh, he is the first person who did that. He is the first person who acquired that. He is the first person who bought that. He is the first person this. He is the first person that. This is the kind of life these villagers or the YouTube guys in the village, they are living. So they hate on each other. Even those that they say they are together, they still have some hate for each other. Because when they see that the other one is going up, it means that, no, why is he going up? He will be the first person together. So they have to find ways and means, to be up there. When one person find a way to beg for money, the other person will also find a way to do that. You see, when one person asks for donation, another person will also ask for donation. And it will go on and on and on and on and on and on. That we need to be very careful about that. It's like some group are on one side, the other group are on one side. So one group will be looking for ways and means to bring the other group down. The other group will also be looking for ways and means to bring the other ones down. And there are some people out there also supporting this kind of act. You see, when one person goes wrong and a group of reactors are talking about it, they will get other reactors to be supporting them that they are not wrong, they are right. Meanwhile, if you sit down and look into that, they are totally wrong. This is what they are doing in that village. They think they are making the village, famous, but they don't know they are destroying the name of the village. I blame Marwa in some way for letting these guys know that it is only through YouTube that you can make it. So you have to do it in any ways and means to get that kwacha or that mullah or that money or that bucks or that dollars. You see? Now, let's factor David Jr., who is the main person who brought all these issues that I'm going to talk about. I now understand why Marwa D. Mwango came online to say that they disassociate themselves from that young boy, little boy, like he calls himself. Oh, young 22 years boy. I understand why they disassociate themselves from that guy. And whatever he's doing right now is so evident. Whatever he's doing right now is so clear. They knew that their younger brother, if they leave him, they take the chains off his waist, that guy will be doing unnecessary things just so to make people look that he is more relevant than Dim Wango and Ayamarwa. You see, when he said that he wanted to renovate his grandpa's house and he was asking for donations, some of us, we supported him because to renovate your grandpa's house isn't a bad thing. Yes. So if your elderly brother and sister are stopping you, then it means that they are not for a good cause. That is why some of us, we supported him. Now, I've started thinking that these guys, they knew who David Jr. was. And they knew that he was in a rush Your elder brother is there, your elder sister is there. So he was in a rush to go do that. Why didn't you communicate? I said it in one of my videos. Why didn't you communicate with them that, sister, brother, this is what I've thought of. So what are we going to do? Then you listen to what your brother and sister will say. Just standing up, going online to ask for donations to go renovate your grandpa's house. Maybe your elderly sister and elderly brother think that you are trying to disgrace them. You are trying to let them know that they cannot renovate your grandpa's house. So you have to go and seek for donations before you can do that. And they knew that this guy is in a rush to do things. I now understand them. Di Mwango Ayamarwa, please forgive me. Because from what your brother David Jr. is doing, using a whole lot, ways and means, today he will come up with one story. Tomorrow he will come up with another story. And the donations will be coming. Now he's acting in a way that everything Marwa doesn't have, everything Di Mwango doesn't have, he wants to have it first. I don't know if you guys are trying to see what I'm saying. He's trying to have those things first so that they will say that, oh, young boy, he has done this. His brother hasn't done it. His sister hasn't done it. It's clear. He says it. Young boy, 22 years, and I'm doing whole lots of things. I'm changing the narratives. I'm employing people. They call me boss. Those kind of things. It's so scary. It's so horrible. It's so annoying. You know, being so boastful of things. Now, he knows that he has bought a car that Marwa hasn't bought a car. So he is the first person in his family that has bought a car. He will boast of it. Now, he will say he's building something for some people. He will boast of it. He will say he has done this, he has done that. He will boast with it. Giving that $1,000, giving $1,000, he's the first person who did it, and he will boast of it. Sometimes I sit down to think that, is it that, you know, the parents accept or agree with what he's doing and they are trying to push him, do it, you are the young one, do it, so that you get all the grace, you get all the recognition above your sister and your brother. I'm just thinking. I'm not saying that is what they do. You see? And recently, a government project that they are doing, even if it's you who led or find ways and means to bring that project through the government to the community, that isn't the way you should project it. The way you projected it looks like you are claiming that you brought it. You are claiming that you brought it, and it was clear. What will you gain from that? Trying to be the first to do things, to let people know that I'm the first who did that. I'm the one who did that. Just to boast. Just to boast. You are bringing a very bad name to your community. I don't blame you. I blame, in quotes, some of our mothers who are in the Western world, that you call them my mom, my 2 moms, my 3 moms, my 4 moms, my mom. They send me money. My mom, they buy this for me. My mom, they do this. I blame them because they don't sit down to observe some kind of things that you are doing, some kind of movement, some kind of contradictory messages that you give. That if you link them, you see that this guy is not saying the truth. I blame them. They will always be supporting you. They will always be sending the monies to you, even when you are not doing the right thing. They are pampering you, and I blame them. My mom's out there in the Western world. There are real people who need that money. There are real people who need that help. And you can find better ways to help those people. I'm not saying people shouldn't send money to David Jr. You can send him money. But money is that you want him to do projects with, and you feel so comfortable with him boasting with those kind of things. You see, I'm sure you have children, and your children don't boast that, hey, at my age 22, I'm building a mansion. At my age 22, I'm building, homes that I will rent with, a homestay. You understand? At my age, I've bought a car. At my age, I've done this. At my age, I'm bringing a project to the community. I'm not sure your children do that. And not to disrespect anybody. I'm sure that even some of you, the houses you live in the US, in the UK, in Germany, in Sweden, in wherever, those houses, you pay rent every day. Some of you, every month. Some of you. And some of you, I'm sure you are even now paying mortgage to acquire a house. You don't have houses on your own. So if this boy is building house and boast with it, at my age, at your age, mommies, at your age at 22, at your age at 23, you didn't have anything to boast of. And I'm sure even your children at 22 years, they are not boasting of this kind of things. Even if some have cars, some have their own house, they are not boasting of it. But the way this guy is boasting of this kind of things, looks like you guys don't know what to do with your money. So you have to send those monies to him. Some of you, you really struggle so hard. And even, I'm sure your savings, like every month, you don't save up to $500. Some of you, you don't save up to $1,000. I'm not saying don't help people. Help, but know the kind of people to help. People who will be boasting. Now I'm a boss. Now I have a car. Now I have this at my age. Oh, I'm changing the narrative. I'm employing people where he's not employing anybody. You see, this is what we are talking about. And the most annoying part is he letting someone follow him and this person praising him. Dreams are valid. Dreams are valid. Dreams are valid. You see, Boston David Jr., my boss, he's doing this, he's doing this, he's doing that. The same thing that Marwa was doing in some way that some people did not agree. Some of us, we did not agree. It's the same thing. He is doing even worse. He is doing worse. I'm telling you the truth. Please, mommies, shine your eyes. When you are helping, help at a good cause, a genuine cause. There are people who are very poor that need that money. If you say it, people don't want you to say it. I didn't want to talk about it, but the kind of boastful things that he's doing. When this guy came back to YouTube after he went off for some time, he was having problems. We saw how he came on YouTube, the way he looked like, until boom, something nice happened for him when he started to, bring that, I'm going to renovate my grandpa's house, and Mara and the sister tried to stop him. That is where his breakthrough came. After that, now look at him. He has changed. He was very, 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 very humble. Like someone who doesn't know anything. But when he started making the money, getting the donations, getting a whole lot of gifts, look at now how he behaves. People thought he was slow. Now he is becoming active and saying things that he shouldn't be saying, doing things that he shouldn't be doing. Let's open our eyes. Let's observe things so well. I'm not saying don't give people gifts. I'm not saying don't donate to people, but donate it on a good cause. Here, we speak the truth. We say what we see. How can you claim a government work or government project to be your own project? If it's you who that, project came true, that isn't the way to say it. That isn't the way to project it. And you are saying by the help of some of your moms, some of your subscribers from US, that is why you are constructing that borehole. It isn't nice to do that, bro. It isn't nice. Rushing to get where you are not may lead you to a bad way. It may crash you. Slow, slow. Slow, slow. Trying to be relevant so early isn't that important. Trying to, receive all that recognition when you haven't moved from 1 to 2, but you want to move from 1 to 5, isn't the best way. Slow down. Things will happen for you. Like I said, I now know why Dimwango and Ayamarwa tried to stop you renovating your grandpa's house. They knew who you are. They knew the kind of things you can do when you try to get up there or when you get up there. And it's so evident. It's happening. Dreams are valid. Dreams are valid. They are hyping you, giving you all the praises, all the posts. At this your age, so soon, hey, my brother, take your time. This is all I can tell you. Take your time. Now, to the YouTubers in Nyabohanse, slow down. Slow down. I know YouTube is your cocoa. YouTube is your gold. But slow down step by step. No competition. No challenge. Don't try to be relevant than the other one. Don't try to be up there and see the other one down there. Slow down. Do your own things. Stop all the drama. Stop all the, scandals and those kind of things. Let's have peace on this YouTube. This is my letter to Nyabohanse YouTubers and David Jr. David Jr. must be checked. He needs to be monitored. He needs to be advised. He is going too far. He is doing the most. You are only trying to use, dubious ways for your channel. And this isn't the right way. This is all I can say. Anyways, on here, we always strive for glory, we strive for success, we strive for travels, and we strive for the truth. And today, we are striving for the truth once again. We are sending a red letter to people of Nyabohanse and their YouTubers and David Jr. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like the video. Hit the notification bell so you become part of the Strive family. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. Share the video for someone to see. Your boy Melody. I will see you in the next video. Court rise.
No more.
If you don't make money, friends go dog you. Nobody said go love you. You first step up your hustle, cause one day you gonna make it. If you don't make money, friends go dog you. Nobody said go love you. You first step up your hustle, cause one